Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with a new session for all you lovely people. It is Fridays, normally when my Whispers from the Abyss campaign takes place, which sadly does mean that the Friday sessions of Whispers from the Abyss have been officially canceled. I've been feeling a little drawn out and tired of the story. I played on two different sessions, on Friday and on Sunday, and it became a little repetitive. I wanted to switch things up not only for the channel, but also for myself, and that being the case, we are here today with not only a brand new overlay, we are here with a brand new group and a brand new setting. The setting being, welcome everyone to Dungeons of Drakkenheim, a tale of political corruption, of intrigue, mystery, and eldritch horror. This takes place in a world known as Westmar, focusing around the capital city known as Drakkenheim, a city that 15 years ago, as of the start of the campaign's playtime, had a massive meteor out of nowhere fly from the sky into the capital city, destroying a large portion of it. Many nobles and important figures on this day went missing, and the entire city and surrounding area was covered in a purple haze of corruption. Shards of the meteor being launched everywhere began to corrupt not only living organisms but inorganic matter as well, creating abominations and monsters. That is the basic concept of Dungeons of Drakkenheim. From here, I will now go into the more in-depth stuff. So, for our cast of adventurers, there is some important information. That first of all being, magic in this universe is not like the normal Forgotten Realms, where it is the weave that is potentially tapped into by all, learning magic with power and knowledge rather than innate birth. In this world, magicians, mages, sorcerers, wizards are all born as such, containing magic in their soul from the very beginning. That is the first major change. The second major change is that in this realm, the gods are silent. They do not answer their calls. They are completely distant and cut off from this realm, and people who worship the gods and who have holy power, clerics, paladins, and the such, actually gain this simply from large scale belief. So many people believing in the same concept that it powers it and creates divine energy, which fuels them and gives them the ability to do the things they do.
Anyone can become a god if anyone believes hard enough.
Essentially, anyone can become a god, yes, if enough people
Yeah.
believe them to be so. Uh, let's see, what else here do we talk about? The next big thing is that this entire quest, for all of you adventurers, you all will have something called a personal quest. There's a list here that I will read to all of you that you will write down whatever one interests you. Do not tell each other because your personal quests could potentially cause inner conflict. Your characters say two people could want to be king, and you both having noble birthright, both could have the potential to become the king. But it's not until later that you guys find out that that is both of your plans and that you now have to, figure that out. There's also the situation of where one person might want to help a faction leader, which factions are another big part of this campaign, while one person might want to kill a certain faction leader. Your personal goal, your personal quest can be told. If you want to tell it to the rest of the party, feel completely free to. However, if you want to keep it personal, that is completely fine as well. It does not need to be disclosed to anyone. You all will start the story uh, going to a place called Emberwood Village. This is the village that is directly outside of the city of Drakkenheim. You are all hired mercenaries leading a caravan that a rich merchant owns. He sells stuff to the people of the Emberwood village for a steady markup. Makes a lot of money and needs protection. And upon getting there, he also will be staying for a few weeks, and you can use him all. You all can use him as a merchant. Let's see here. All right, time to get into some of the world building. Hold on. 1 second. The fuck? Yeah, this is what I need to do. Okay, here we go. All right, Drakkenheim is no more. An eldritch storm of falling stars has devastated the city, leaving behind not only a large meteorite, but thousands upon thousands of shards of delirium, causing otherworldly magic to create hideous monsters. Not only does fantastic wealth, but lost knowledge and powerful artifacts all lie hidden within the city's ruins, waiting to be reclaimed. But only those of the bravest and strongest can survive the dangers of Drakkenheim. All right, here. Um, the 5 factions that you will all have the opportunity to interact with today are, hold on, trying to find this. There we go. Thank you. The 5 factions. Here we go. The 5 factions that you will all be interacting within this campaign are, God fucking damn it. This is such a, God damn, I hate this.
God fucking damn it. Okay, got it.
Fuck off. Okay, here we go. First off, we have the Amethyst Academy. World lore that everyone would know about the Amethyst Academy, all of you players and everyone at home. The Amethyst Academy was originally an underground society of magic wielders. 300 years ago, magic was completely outcasted. Anyone found to be practicing it was executed by the holy order called the Sacred Flame. So this Amethyst Academy came to be, was built to house and hide the numerous mages and magicians of this world. They, about, say, 250 years ago, were finally acknowledged as a true force after something called the Purge of Magic, where the Order of Sacred Flame decided to begin mass executing anyone containing magic. This went on for a few years before the peace was brokered between the nobles and the magicians of the Amethyst Academy, where a decision was made that anyone born with magic would no longer be scrutinized or treated as monsters, and rather they would be given up to the Amethyst Academy to be their children, essentially, to be rehomed and raised by them and use their magic under their guidance. But in exchange for this freedom and this prosperity, any person born with magic is instantly stripped of their title, any property or land that they might have been given by their family, and any right to a claim on the throne or any political power. To enforce this, the Order of the Sacred Flame forced a cleric into the home of every noble family in the entire world of Westmar. If a child was born the day or day after the child was born, a ritual would be held by the Sacred Flame cleric to determine whether or not the child had magic. This was a way to make sure no one would be hidden away and kept secret. That is about all the information that is publicly known about the Amethyst Academy. They're very shrewd. They look down on people who don't have magic. They're your usual stuck-up mages. Okay? That is the Amethyst Academy. From there, we now have... What's next? Jesus, so long.
I do want to say I am home now.
Okay, perfect.
I'm
Cool.
loading up my computer.
Awesome. All right. Next is a faction called the Followers of the Falling Fire. The followers of Falling Fire are a religious sect who believe the meteor signaled a celestial prophecy and considered delirium a holy sacrament, calling to pilgrimage the test. Oh, wait, hold on. Called to pilgrimage by the present testament of their leader. Uh, they are zealous and devout common folk. Some of them are crazy. They're essentially a giant cult. They believe delirium, the meteorite, should be harnessed and used by their order to bring about this prophecy. They don't tell it publicly to anyone who's not in the organization. So to find out the prophecy, you would actually have to try to enter the falling fire, the followers of the falling fire. They are, like I said, they're a cult. They're kind of crazy. They're seen as bad. They are an offshoot of the Order of the Sacred Flame. They're like crazy kooks of the Order of the Sacred Flame. So the Order of the Sacred Flame does not see them as actual members, but rather their own radicalist sect. They only came into existence after the meteorite fell, so not much is known about them. They are relatively new. That is all I have to say about that group. Next, the Hooded Lanterns. Okay, let's go to the Hooded Lanterns. The Hooded Lanterns are an irregular military force drawn up from the remnants of the old Drakkenheim City Watch and veterans of the Westmar Civil War. They are led by their commander. They wish to drive out all monsters, outlaws, and completely control all delirium, attempting to eradicate it rather than harness it. They believe nobody should be able to use it, while people like the Amethyst Academy believe that only mages should be able to use it. Like I said, they are the remnants of the city of Drakkenheim's royal guards, soldiers, and such. So they're all very stuck up soldiers. They're prideful. They're very strong. Most of them are fighters. And once again, it's a rather new group. They only came to be after the meteor fell, so there's not much else to tell to you about them. Next, the Knights of the Silver Order. These are the elite church-sanctioned paladins and knights, sworn by oath to combat supernatural evils, otherworldly incursions, and dark magic. These are the people who used to slaughter mages with no care for the lives they killed, just simply that they believed it to be against God. These are while the Order of Sacred Flame calls the followers of the Falling Fire kooks, in reality, it is their own religion that are the crazy ones, as the Silver Order is their head operators. They're best of the best at executing the innocent. They are led by a knight captain. And they have been dispatched by the Order of Falling Fire, not by the Order of Falling, by the Church of Sacred Flame, to come to the city of Drakkenheim and to assist in eradicating all of delirium, to completely get rid of it. Okay. They are, like I said, they're the ones who were executing mages. Other than that, there's not a lot to tell about them. It's pretty obvious what the kind of people they are. The mages got a lot more emphasis because of the fact that the magic is very peculiar in this realm. So, and the very last of these groups, the final of the 5 factions, is the most treacherous of them all, called the Queen's Men. However, they are not the men of the old Queen of Drakkenheim or any other queen. No, these are all followers of the Queen of Thieves, the most evil and scoundrelous person in all of the city of Drakkenheim. She showed up after the meteor fell to try to claim the ruins as her own outlaw's refuge, to make a place where she and all of her criminals could live free of care or worry about the Order of the Silver Knights. people of those kind who seek to try them for their crimes and execute them. Most of them are common thugs, probates, and bad, often garbage people. But the one thing they almost all have in common is their love of money, their greed. These are the 5 factions that you will all be interacting with in this story. Each one of them is trying to claim not only either. Hold on. Hold on. Well, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. My girlfriend's leaving. I got to go give her a hug and bye.
Oh, this is fun.
Love the fact that none of the factions are like the obvious good guys, which is I was kind of scared when I heard there was factions. I felt like at least one would be the obvious good guy.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm killing all of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. As
Uh,
a magic user, I'm like, I don't have many options.
oh no, neither do I. Like,
Honestly, I think the knights who not the knights who kill the like the magic guys, but the other ones don't sound that bad.
falling fire.
I think it was the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the falling fire is a cold. You meant the hooded
Yeah, but
That's a
lanterns,
cult.
maybe.
but religion is a cult pretty much anyway, right? By
Well, they
definition.
are offshoots of the fucking
They said there's
useful
the
for
faction so
everyone.
far. The faction so far, from what I'm gathering, is you got the stuck-up mages who are think they're the pinnacle of everything. You've got the faction of what is it?
Falling
Yeah, they
Ruffians, like the
fire.
believe.
people that hunted the mages at the beginning. And then you have their offshoot crazy people, like it's just crazy commoners that are, like he said, they're just a bunch of crazy people. Then you have what is it? The Silverwing, which are like the old guard essentially. It's like all the old royal knights and whatnot. So from the sounds of it, they might not be that bad because if they're all old in charge, like they were
Uh,
all
yeah,
knights
but
and
okay. So we have the stuck-up mages in the Amethyst Academy. Then we have the followers of the Falling Fire, which is this new religion all about the meteor and its fall, and it's very new. We have the Hooded Lanterns, which is basically the standard militia that think that magic should be to all people, where the Academy thinks it's only for the hires, because they see themselves as hires as magic users. Then there's the Knights of the Silver Order, who are closely tied into the Golden Flame or something. It was called. That like they are these zealots that think that magic is bad. Um, are and unholy, and they were the ones that originally slaughtered the Amethyst Academy or the mages. And then we have the Queen's Men, who are the followers of the Queen of Thieves. Is what I
I don't know how
gathered.
you remembered all of that. My brains go ooga booga.
I was writing it down in notes.
Me
Uh,
too.
I wrote down the general, like what I literally wrote down: Amethyst Academy, magic, followers of Falling Fire religion, Hooded Lanterns, military, Knights of the Silver Orders, church and paladins, and church paladins and knights. I basically almost wrote Templars, and then the Queen's Men's followers of the Queen of Thieves. Then I'll go back after the session, go back into the VOD or the video, and I'll get like in-depth notes, because what he told us, he said, this is what a commoner would know, this is what every single character would know.
I'm doing all.
I'm not
Which is
doing
why I
I'm
thought
really
it
bad with
important.
notes. I
Yeah,
don't think I've ever taken a note ever in my D&D experience ever.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm that kind of player.
I have like a whole notepad from our Friday sessions, like full with shit. Oh my god.
I'm not the
Yeah.
big note taker, but when it's a session 0, it's important as fuck. Especially because if my character would know something, it sucks to sit there as a player and be like, oh, what was this again? Oh, your character knows, but I don't. As a player, it
Well,
feels
that's what
weird.
that's why I DM the DM to like ask, hey, what is this? So I don't have to say it out loud.
Oh yeah, but doing it mid-session is also sometimes
Just
just
say you have amnesia.
uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, but
Or
I
that I
really
care
like
so
that
little. Like,
they all have their own morals and they all have their own like there's meaning in why they are their different things, even if you don't necessarily agree.
see, I don't agree with like pretty much any of these, but like,
Neither do
I
I.
don't
I don't.
know. Wait, what
But
was the one that it said that it wants magic to be like common around for everyone or
it
something?
was the military. It was the old military, the hooded
I'd
lanterns.
yeah, I'd probably go with them.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
was also thinking they sounded like the most like, oh, I could probably relate with this uh like if this, but I mean I get that the because the followers of Falling Fire, I didn't really hear anything bad about them. They were just they're written up very cult like, they look very much like a cult, and they don't tell others than the ones initiated and such. But at the same time, this weird new thing happens, and nobody knows what the fuck to do. Why won't you just worship it like it's a god? It's a pretty common phenomenon also in real life.
Well, it's not the first time I've joined a cult.
God, dude.
No. Why am
So
I not surprised?
Have a talk guy.
Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't have any introductions of us as players. I was thinking this whole thing up because I'm in other sessions, but
Well,
oh,
no one
it's
knows
just
the
oh
type
yeah,
of
waiting.
characters they're playing yet, right? Like that's
Oh
the
yeah,
weird.
no, but I figured we would at least be introduced as players.
So
I don't
We
need
all
any
have.
introductions. People know me
I mean, yeah,
throughout the land.
Ew.
people probably also know you Vadigar or Twisted. I mean, I'm fairly new, and so is Echo.
yeah, I mean, I'm in the
yeah,
Saturday
it's
one,
awkward to think
so
of.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the Sunday one with Vadigar.
Cut.
I was in the Sunday one.
Oh,
Yep.
they're shutting me on now, bruh. I don't know, dude. I
Oh.
literally just got fucking home from teaching fourth grade.
All right, sorry about that. My girlfriend
Oh, I feel
just
sorry
left.
for you. I could
She'll be
never,
gone for a
ever,
few days.
ever be a teacher. I hate kids. I would want to punt a child down a flight of stairs.
On stream.
That's fine. I've said that. I've said those exact words. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, but still, just like remember you're on stream before you start
Hey,
saying the even
like-
more than shit.
No. I just like punt it. Like if a child is being annoying, like I'm not gonna like not like smack him in the back of the head and be like, wait, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, I feel you. You're good, bro. All right. All right. We are back.
That's
Sorry
how I
about
do
that.
with my brother.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Never.
Okay, cool. All right. So I left off. I finished all 5 factions. Next is to talk about the House of von Kessel. All right.
Oh my god.
Yay, even more note taking.
All right.
Golden Kettle.
Yes. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? I just said Redel.
Hell yeah, Kettle's my favorite.
Kessel. Kessel.
I thought you said kettle.
Kessel. House
Fun kettle.
Kessel. House of
Oh,
von
Kessel.
Kessel. House of von
I'm calling it House Kettle from now on. I don't care.
House of von Kessel ruled Westmar from the capital of Drakkenheim for over 150,000 years. The very last monarch, Ulrich IV, inherited a period of relative political stability, and so pursued interests in architecture, education, and carnal affairs, instead of politics and welfare. He married a Caspian princess, Lenore, and they had 3 children, Leonard, Katrina, and Eliza. Ulrich IV was king for 10 years when the meteor struck. The king, his wife, and their children were never seen again after that day, but their true fate remains a mystery. However,
Bozo.
many members of the royal household were not located in Drakkenheim when the meteor struck. Instead, the king's younger siblings, Manfred and Cecilia von Kessel. These two would spend a large sum of money and energy to attempt to find out not only what happened, but also attempt to retake the city. This would lead them to no avail. They would find no information as to where the meteor came from, why it happened, or anything about what happened after the meteor fell. And they would also end up bankrupt because the numerous attempts to enter the city with large-scale armies would fail over and over because they would be slaughtered by large numbers of monsters. Eventually, both of them ended up dying. Manfred would die from poisoning, and then a few days later, Cecilia would die from unknown causes. This would be the end of all of the direct line of the royal family. However, many small side families exist, scattering throughout the realm of Westmar after the meteor had fallen. Most of them relocating in other large unnamed cities, as this world is kept very minimal in what is written and leaves a lot more to be created by us. So there is pretty much no other major cities other than Drakkenheim. We essentially get to create them. None of them are major cities like Drakkenheim was. They're all small villages and, smaller like towns. None of them are like large castles and anything. They're all much smaller. Drakkenheim is the only large, boisterous location, and it has now fallen, which is why it is such a dire need to be retaken, because of the fact of so much wealth, so much property, items are located there that it would be, the entire realm would be fucked. Echo, you here? Hold on.
His shit probably died.
His VC fucked up.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to kick him from the whole server. I meant to, son of a bitch. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just...
Oops.
Okay,
The temptation to just raid by Cyrix and just block him again.
No, he's back. He's back.
Nah, I wouldn't. I know. Welcome back.
All right, Xerix, you here? You good? I still don't hear him talking. There we go. You here? Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, phone
Problem
Discord.
solved.
Phone Discord.
I'm gonna have to re-add you obviously to the chat and everything, but don't worry about it for now. Okay, cool. You're back though.
Yeah, I gotta make sure you do both Saturday and Friday.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. That you're back. That's all that matters. We can. How much did you miss? I didn't realize when you left.
I had up until the King and Queen went bye bye, and we didn't know where.
Yeah, okay, so the king and queen and their children all went missing. Their fate is unknown. They disappeared the day after the meteor fell. No one ever saw them again after the meteor fell. The day after the meteor fell, no one saw them again. The king's younger siblings, his brother, his younger brother and sister, were the last two direct remaining ties to the royal family. They would spend all of their money and resources attempting to find out what happened, why the meteor fell, what happened after the meteor fell, what's happening inside the city, but they would find out nothing because the haze that surrounds the meteor and now envelops the city blocks out all kind of like outside teleportation magic, any large scale stuff that the people have tried to do to see into what happened, like reverse time. None of it works. It's all completely to fail. So they wasted all of their money, resources trying to find out what happened and trying to retake the city. And then after this, the brother would end up being poisoned and would die, and the sister a few days later would perish of unknown circumstances. However, many other sections of royalty remained. They were like, lords and ladies rather than kings and queens. They would scatter throughout the realm of Westmar, and would build, would take home in villages and other small towns. No other large city other than Drakkenheim exists within this world, and so all of them. So there is still people of the royal family, people who still have the ties to the von Kessels, but no von Kessels remain. All of the von Kessels, to everyone's knowledge, are either completely disappeared or dead. So there are still royals, they're just not von Kessels. So anyone who wants to be a royal, you can still be someone, but you're not actually tied directly to the von Kessels. You're an offshoot. You're like a side family. You still have a claim to the royal throne, but you are not directly tied to the king and queen themselves. All right,
That
let's
sounds
see.
super fun.
Okay, let's see what
I
else
mute.
here.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see here.
Disappeared, died from unknown circumstances. That's always royal slang for poison. I'm just gonna like.
Her brother died of poison. That was public, but she then died of unknown circumstances. So it's
Which
probably
also
not.
means poison.
It could be poison too. Yeah. Okay. Something else that is known is that there is something called the Seals of Drakkenheim. There are 6 of these wondrous items. They were entrusted to the Royal Council of Westmar. Each of these items are needed to coronate a new king. The crown of Westmar being the 7th of the 6 items, not 7th of 6, but the 7th of the 7, the last one. Whoever wears it can be deemed the king of Westmar and can retake the throne of Drakkenheim, but they must have all 6 wondrous seals to be essentially granted this title. So even with the crown, you are still not the king. And the crown was enchanted long ago by a very, what's the word? Not greedy, but someone who only wants to be the only one remembered for something, essentially. A king who had magic before magic was outlawed. This king who had magic would enchant the crown so that he would be the very last mage to be able to wield it, which means any person who has the capability to use magic upon wearing the crown will be denied the ability to become king. He essentially made it where only people who he saw as less than himself could become king, so he would forever be remembered as the best one, except he has been completely forgotten to time. So, didn't achieve his goal. Just fucked mages in the future. So that does mean, I've talked with Xerix about this, when I go over the personal goals, if you want to play a magic character, don't choose the personal goal of wanting to become royalty. It's not gonna happen, G. It's not gonna happen.
Royalty.
Yeah. And also, as I said, there was a pact signed with the Amethyst Guild like 250 years ago, in the story's time, that states anyone who is born with magic instantly loses their title, any claim to land, and a few other things. Shit that makes you a lord, essentially.
Wow. Okay.
If I can't rule it, then I shall destroy it.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, that is the Seals of Drakkenheim. I will not tell you anything about the seals because no one would know. You would have to find that information out. Personal quests. Here we go. Finally, everyone needs to choose a personal quest.
When you're done reading them up, can we also give them on a list?
Of course, yes.
In the chat. Thank you.
Yes, I can. Of course, I'm going to post them one by one as I read them. All right, so your personal quest is not only your personal quest, but it also contains a reward. When you complete your personal quest, you gain a level up, which does mean that in this campaign, not everyone will level at the same time. It is milestone leveling. However, some players will sometimes be level head because they complete their personal goal before other players do. Don't feel sad about this. Just the way this...
Sorry.
Wait, say that again?
Personal quests, when finished, will grant a level up. This is a milestone campaign,
Oh,
but
okay.
your personal quest could still place you a level above your allies. So do not be upset if the rest of the party is, if you're like, oh no, I'm one level behind 2 other people because they finished a personal quest. Just focus on your quest and you'll get it as well. It's just a natural part of this campaign, so don't fret. Don't feel too bad about it. It's only like a one level gap really. After you finish one personal quest, you have the option to take one more. But that is it. You cannot take more than 2 personal quests in a campaign.
technically, if we were going by min-max standards, which I'm not going to, but if we were, you'd want to take the easiest personal quest to achieve to get the fastest level up.
I mean, yeah, but it's all depending on what character you want to play. Because if you
Yeah,
that would ruin your character
I just
experience.
think
Yeah,
theoretically.
but yeah. All right, now I will read.
Hearing is, from an anti-min-max standpoint, is if you don't want to be a king,
Yeah,
well, if you want to be a king, expect to be one level behind.
exactly, because that one is the hardest one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's just realize that before anyone chooses it and thinks, oh, I'm a level behind, because yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here is the personal quests you all can here. This is a list of ones you can choose from. However, we can homebrew one if you would like. But you know, it would be easier if we just chose one from the list. Okay. Cool. First one is called Personal Quest Find a Cure. The character's relative may be found in an area of the deep haze near one of the locations covered in it, or perhaps in the thrall of someone who contaminates. There are wizards who do such. Unfortunately, they have gone mad and become a monster, and once found, resist capture and constantly try to escape. This monstrous transformation can be reversed in 3 ways: using a wish spell, by finding someone to perform a divine intervention, or by researching the siphon contamination spell. Next, claim the throne. Oh wait, let me post find it here. Hold on. Oh, actually, shit. Is there a better? Hold on. Let me see if there's a better section for these, because some of these contain information I shouldn't tell you guys, and I think there's a section that has them, but where I can tell them to you. Let me see. That's not the right one. Hold
Just
on.
selectively copy and paste them.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch. I think there's like I said, I think there's a better place for them. I guess not. Really? Is this really the only section for them? Really thought there was another one. Shit. I'm wrong. Okay. I'm just wrong. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just copy and paste parts. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Find a cure. All right, this is gonna go in the Fridays chat, campaign Fridays chat. All right, I gotta add. Let me fix Xerix real quick. Edit category, permission, add members. Xerix done. All right, you're in the Friday chat. I will add you to the Saturday one. Another like in a later. You know, I'm not worrying about right now. Okay, paste. All right, now let me remove some bits. Oh, fuck. Plus signs. That's not what I wanted. I wanted underscores. There we go. Underscores. Okay. Okay. There we go. I have censored the information that should not be known. Okay. Find a cure has been posted. All right. Next, claim the throne. This one's pretty obvious. This quest ties the character strongly to the central conflict of the campaign. You know, whoever wants this one, it's quite simple. You got to claim the throne. It's as simple as that.
Booga
That one I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to write claim the throne, and I'm just going to be like, obvious.
I mean, technically, if you go into Drakkenheim, go into the throne room, and just literally take the throne, does it count as claiming the throne?
Yeah, who can deal with tradition?
You know what? You know what? If that's what you want your homebrew quest to be, I will allow it, because it's going to take as long as someone actually trying to become the king. Both of those quests are the same length, because to get into that throne room in the first place is a bitch. So Enough said.
Behold,
if you
purveyor of
Make the
fine
road.
seatwear.
yeah,
Makes the road
if that's what you
immediately
actually want your
up.
quest to be, I will allow
No.
it.
No. I was just joking.
All right,
Fine,
next.
maybe you could be a carpenter and just really appreciate good craftsmanship.
Next, an apocalyptic vision. Your character will experience a vision. We'll write into your story, and you will need to reach the heart of the crater. Your character will have something happen when that happens, and that is your quest. So, an apocalyptic vision, reach the most contaminated part of the city and reach the heart of the crater. Paste. Enter. An apocalyptic vision. Okay. Next, faction aspirant. This one is another really simple one. You have to join one of the factions, and you have to. What does it you to do specifically? You have to either become the right hand lieutenant of that faction, or you have to take the leader's position.
Another overthrow the throne.
Quick question. Taking over the leader's position, does that mean that we stab, or other things like that too?
You can kill them. You could also ostracize them. You could expose them if maybe they're a bad guy. There's a bunch of possibilities there. Just got to take the spot.
Okay.
You can frame them for people that
Do you
want to
have
destroy
to like permanently take the spot, or can you persuade them into just giving it up for like a couple hours?
It's a permanent thing. You want to rule their.
Okay.
It's like you want to be in their position, or you want to be by their side thing.
Okay, I just wanted to see if there was loopholes in that, because claim the throne, there's some funny loopholes, but in this one, there's actual. I want to check if there was actual loopholes. But yeah, okay. Thank you.
Next, a score to settle. Kill one of the faction leaders. Just kill faction leader. That's it.
Oh, great. So you take
I thought
that
definitely
and the
doing that at some
aspirant.
point.
So you have that and being an aspirant, and then you boom.
It does
kill
say
these
that
two
you.
at a
It
time.
does say these two are. You can't take both of them.
Oh, sad.
These are not compatible because the outcome is the same. Okay. Next, we have arcane secrets. You need to learn specific spells involving contamination, learned through specific people found in the factions and world. You specifically have to learn. You can complete this quest when you learn the contaminated power spell. So you have to learn one spell, but you only can learn this spell by obviously a specific NPC. Arcane secrets. Copy. Paste. Okay, there's that one. The blighted landscape. You have to visit 3 locations. And in each of these locations, you have to study the contamination, make certain checks, and learn essentially the cure to contamination. So in each 3 of these locations that you'll find out as you play the game, you'll study the contamination in those areas. You'll be given an item for studying the area, and once you have all 3 items, you create the cure for contamination.
Mutually exclusive with find a cure.
The
first one.
No, that one. Let me see. No, you can do though. No, these ones. Yes, these are Yeah, these do. Yes, exactly. Yes, you are correct.
Assumed, because one is literally just find the cure for this relative, and the other is find the cure permanently.
Okay. Next, a family matter. This one's really simple as well. Someone you know has been taken by either a faction leader or a NPC and are being held hostage. Get them back. Or they are like been brainwashed. You know, like say your cousin runs away and joins a gang and you want him to not be in that gang, but he's like, no, this is my family. These are my friends. I'm here now. And you're like, nah, bro, they're scumbags. And he's just not having it. You got to convince that cousin to come back. Overwhelming debt. Another simple one. Pay off your debt.
Paying off a debt, not working up an overwhelming debt.
Nope.
Okay.
That's
Pay off a
legitimately
debt.
Probably the easiest one. Wait,
Pay off.
question, will we get downtime?
No, this campaign has no downtime.
Okay.
Suddenly, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
Next, a lost heirloom. You will choose a magic item for me. I will turn this into a heirloom of lore that is within the world, and you have to find it.
Okay. Can it be any rarity?
It has to be a rare specific.
Because it can't be like it can't be like legendary or anything like that.
Yeah, it has to be specifically rare.
Ah.
Okay. Lost heirloom.
Makes it
I'm assuming
pretty
this item is
achievable.
something determined by you, right?
No,
we-
you actually get to choose what the item is. It's something that your character is actively searching for. Like on your mother's dying breath, she told you about this sword that was your father's, and it was taken by the royal family von Kesslers, and you must now go and find it. You know it to be located in the city of Drakkenheim, but not where specifically in Drakkenheim. And now you have to find it. You have to go through searching Drakkenheim to try to find the sword. It has your family crest on it, so the minute you see the crest, you know the sword is yours, and that is your quest.
You know, it'd be really fucking funny if you get this rare sword. It's like, oh my god, it's my legacy and stuff, and then you get given a better sword and you're like, ah, fuck this shit, and you throw it away.
So, quick
I've
question
done
about that
that.
lost heirloom. So that makes it just a lost heirloom of your family, right? So it's not like, oh, I chose, let's say, a cloak of protection, and now the cloak of protection is suddenly this artifact level item. Not that it has the same powers as an artifact, but its artifacts are specifically only one of each item.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so it's just for your family. It's not like, oh no, no one else can have a cloak of protection.
Yeah, it's just specifically. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah,
It's just
great.
it's an heirloom.
Right,
Exactly.
with your family's crest or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next, we have personal pilgrimage. You are a spiritual or religious character, and at several locations within Drakkenheim, you wish to cleanse the place by performing a ritual. It has to be very drawn out and very time consuming. It must be performed at a very specific criteria. Like you have to perform it at like exactly 9 o'clock at night on Wednesdays, every Wednesday or something, and you have to make sure that your team and allies stay safe during the ritual. If they are hurt, the ritual fails. And last, but certainly not least, is Monster Slayer. You have to kill a legendary monster.
Oh, that's easy.
Or creature. Or no. This is only monsters. You have to kill specifically a monster.
A legendary one though, that would probably be pretty high level.
Yes.
Nothing like nothing like a level 3 cheese track.
I have the perfect thing. I got mine.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, I mean, are we gonna talk before everyone decides on the quest they want? Should we talk about our building characters first?
Yes, for sure. Well, like I said, you do want to keep some of your backstory hidden, especially if you have like you want to claim the throne and you're worried someone else wants to claim the throne as well. You might want to keep stuff like that hidden for a bit. So, don't go overboard. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's talk about characters.
Well, I have some questions for you just about the world in general. So, like, is this going to be a very combat heavy campaign? Is it going to be a mix?
It's
like,
a very mixed. I would say this is probably the most 50-50 that I could probably do, because you're either you're either doing political stuff, attempting to sway factions to your side, or you're fighting factions, killing them, going against them, or you're killing monsters, searching through ruins. It's a very good mix of both. Anything else, Vinegar?
I was thinking, just so that. Well, I mean, I guess really, what is everyone thinking they wanted to play?
Yeah. What is everyone thinking?
I am playing a wizard, specifically a necromancer,
Oh,
with a homebrew
I
subclass.
I would like to say as well, since you are doing that, Xerix, make sure to include in whatever we do for your backstory, that you knew you had to hide your powers, and it's only because of the recent chaos that the meteor has caused that you're now able to openly use your powers. Dark mages, even among the Amethyst Guild, the Amethyst Academy, were banned before the meteor fell. But now that the meteor has fallen, the Amethyst Academy is just allowing their people to do anything they want.
Yeah. um, would you think it would be reasonable to say that my magic power didn't actually arise until I grew up to be a teenager,
See, the thing is that
or like when I was a kid?
even if it doesn't show, it still is inside of you, and because of the ritual that it is performed on all babies, that is detected instantly. So unless you want to do what we talked about, where I sent you that whole thing I wrote out, it's not possible. It's the whole reason. It's like I said, that's why I gave the story says it's at birth that the ritual is performed, but I kind of changed it to be like a day or two. That way, if you wanted to do something like that, you could. But yeah, it's either that or you're
I mean,
going to the
yeah,
Amethyst Academy.
I mean that can work. I mean, like,
Just change it up. Just switch it
yeah,
up.
I mean,
Just
it could work.
just do the
Oh,
same
so
basic idea and just change it to where you like how you feel like is fitting for you.
yeah, I mean, alternatively as well, I was thinking like, what if I had a brother, or whatever, and they were born, they got checked out, yada yada yada, no magic, and then they died only recently after. So during that before period, before they actually arrived, they switched me out with my brother so that they wouldn't check on me.
Yeah, but they would still have to check you unless you mean like they didn't know that
Yeah,
there was
like
two.
yeah, like they changed, like they changed my name like to that brother basically. And I took on the
Yeah,
mantle
it it
of
just
him.
it just doesn't work because that would mean that he was born a day before you and you were still in your mother while she was pregnant and then you were popped
That's
out
yeah.
the day late. Yeah, it just doesn't work.
That I mean that has happened in real life.
Has it? Is that it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Twins have been delayed by, I think the max was 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, but the thing is, in that case, the church would have a cleric there the whole time. A woman
Yeah.
that is giving birth for 3 days, that would be a thing that catches people's eyes. That's gonna be that still would go against the whole trying to
But
hide
here's
it.
what we could do. So they would think, oh, they've got twins, right? Nice. But when you come, when the brother dies, right? You could say that was my character, air quotations, that died, and show the fetus of that baby, right? So that means that they have no reason not to be like, oh, okay, well, this is that son, and that one's the one that's just died, that's just been born.
See, they would want to see the body of the dead baby, which would visibly be days older than the one. There would also be signs that the one is just born. I just don't. Can anyone else find a way to help make this work? Because I'm just not seeing it.
I
Well,
can't
you already
find
said,
one
like
right
at the very beginning,
now.
that part of this world is that you're born with your magic. It's
Yeah.
you said that. It was like the very first thing you said about this campaign.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I feel like trying to fundamentally
Well, no,
change
Xerix
that.
Xerix is trying to find a way to
Yeah.
hide himself. He's trying to be able to,
Yeah.
to.
I can definitely think over something, but I can't have it ready during session.
Yeah,
So I
just
think let's move on.
let's for
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
What
for now,
if
everybody stir on it. If anyone has any
But
ideas.
in terms of my personal quest, I already know which ones I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the learn the magic one, because that seems hella useful. So I'll do the learn the magic one, and then as my secondary one, I'm going to either force
I thought we
over to
were
take the
supposed to
throne.
tell each other.
I mean, we're allowed to.
You can if you
Or
want.
or he could be lying to you.
He could be
I
lying
could
too.
also be lying.
He could be playing mind games already. This is a
Yeah.
this is a campaign where you cannot trust your allies. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I do want to say though, if he really wanted to hide himself, we could just say that his mom didn't record the birth.
It's not a
So, like, he
recorded.
didn't have
It's
the
not a.
birth
It's not a
time.
recorded thing. It's like the second that the noble shows signs of being pregnant, it's impossible to hide at a certain point, especially if we're doing twins. The clerics are forced to the minute that she gives birth. It's supposed to be the minute normally, but I've made it to be like a day after the birth, that the cleric comes and checks the baby to see if the baby has magic. So it's not anything the mother can stop.
What if, in this case, the cleric arrives when she was giving birth, but it is a stillbirth. The cleric sees this. Oh shit! Leaves, and then by some fucking miracle, the baby starts breathing after like a couple minutes after the priest already left, and he's actually alive.
But then there's still two children, and at a certain point, the church would notice and be like, "You, one of your kids died, but you have two suddenly. How did that happen?"
No. He's why? Do you want to have a brother or sister?
I mean, I don't mind.
No, I mean,
But I mean,
he's a single child.
even if he's by him, even if he's the only child, the church is still going to be like, "How'd you get this kid? Your kid died. We have to check this kid."
Adoption.
All I'm saying
they come
is,
back?
you did get elaborate enough.
I mean,
Like,
Oh, the church is every single noble's home has a cleric in the home because of how powerful the church is in this world. Like they hold the reins essentially. They were as strong as the Von Kessel family before the Von Kessels died.
Oh, they are always there. It's not
Exactly.
oh.
Exactly. So that's the problem. That's why we're trying to. I just don't see it working. Like I said,
I did have a secondary idea, which was like, maybe because I don't know, because I was thinking of like, in like, instead of it being like an innate ability, it was given to me after I was born.
magic can't be given to those who aren't born with it, sadly.
I have something maybe.
that was like I said that all
if-
that went through was like the first like 2 minutes.
What's up, Gerald?
What if? Listen, this is spicy. This is very spicy. So he's born to a family, to a woman. She has a husband, but as it turns out, the dude from the church actually had an affair with the woman, and he is actually the child
Ah,
of
okay.
from the church.
So, okay.
And as they see the child, they immediately notice, oh fuck, that's mine. Shit, we can't let this get out.
Or it wouldn't be the father wouldn't be from the church, but the father would be a noble. He has an affair with a common woman, and that child is born with magic. He, knowing what happens to noble children born with magic, has her hide the fact that he is the father, and then and pays for her to be able to live somewhere else, hidden away from the church, so that the child is never found. That way, he doesn't have to go live with the Amethyst Academy. Would that work, Xerix, or is that still not what you're looking for?
That worked. I would like to ask though if maybe the father could leave me something so that I would know of my heritage once I've
The
come
book.
of age.
The book.
The book?
Yeah.
What book?
You mean the what book? The homebrew item we're giving you for your fucking uncommon. The what?
Well, I don't remember a book.
What? Bro, how do you have this brain span? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Dude.
It has a spell book. Welcome to D&D 101.
Hold on.
Spell book?
No, hold on.
You playing games?
Hold on.
He's like, I swear to God, I told you the shit.
Anyone else have any ideas for their characters?
Yeah. While
'Cause-
I do this,
I do,
everybody else.
but-
Vadigar, go ahead, Vadigar.
Well, I was thinking I wanted to hear from everyone else, but like so far we've only heard from one person. What's everyone else thinking?
Well,
I'll be open.
I got
I'll
everything planned out.
fill. Yeah, you have everything planned out. I'll be filling a support role, preferably.
Are
Jero.
you always playing support role?
Yeah, because I fucking love playing support.
Fair
Jero.
enough.
What were you saying, Jero?
I have my shit planned out, but I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Like
keeping
what
yours-
kind of character you're playing?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you can tell us.
Well, I can tell you he's a human artificer, but
Okay, so you're playing like an artificer, and then he's trying to play a necromancer.
So wizard.
And
yep.
then what about Ares? What are you playing?
Ares.
Considering playing.
Ares, you're muted.
Golden.
You are muted, Ares. I don't know if you know. They might be busy at the moment.
I'm playing Lion Boy, basically.
That's probably my next question. Are there any races that don't make sense in the setting other than Asimar for obvious reasons?
Yeah. Asimar and whatever the demon race is considered in D&D, I forget.
Tieflings.
Tieflings aren't demons. Tieflings are from the Fate. Or no,
Well,
Yeah.
they're-
no, it's
no,
Phalanx.
Tieflings are devils.
Yes.
Tieflings are devils that,
Yes.
but well, they were originally humans that then guys sent to Avernus.
Yeah. So
I thought
yeah.
they were the product of like a devil and a human mating or something like that, or a mortal.
Were original. Well, yeah, that's how the whole people got damned because
But
somebody.
that's who you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
The laughter.
Let me see.
That are Tieflings and Asimars.
Yeah, I believe that is it. Yep. Yeah. Tieflings and yes.
And then I'm guessing that would probably put what are those? The fire Genasi's. Probably no Genasi's either, because those are.
No, they're elementals. Genasi's are elementals. Those are fine.
Oh, okay.
Those are natural forces.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I did have another idea. I was thinking, what if my character did die during birth, but but came back as like an undead or something?
I mean, if you want to be, but I mean, like, what? I mean, what are you still planning for? Oh, Ares disappeared. That's fun. There we go. Ares, hey, can you hear us? I'm about to start asking you questions in a second.
I would still be I would still be a Leonin, but I would be an undead Leonin.
That's fine. I mean, what do you want to do for like
there-
the backstory? Why though? Are you gonna like still like do it where you leave or something, or like?
Either that or when I was born, maybe the parents found me and then kept me a secret or something, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
They could have put me up into maybe because if they're nobility, they would have their own guardsmen and stuff. So maybe they put me as a guard to hide me.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that later. Ares, you here?
Currently in the bathroom, so give me a few minutes.
Okay, got you. Okay. Well, we've heard from everyone but Ares pretty much. So Vadigar, what are you thinking?
I would probably play one of my other characters, the my rogue, I guess. Since it's gonna be a mix of both combat and other stuff too, it would be nice to have the extra skills. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be a little bit more okay with having a little bit more simplicity.
Yeah, this
compared
is
to our Sunday
this
session,
is
'cause
gonna
there's
be
a
all
lot of shit I
core.
gotta remember on Sunday session.
Oh yeah, this is all core.
Deceptions.
Well,
Oh my god.
well, I thought you just said you homebrewed a class, so it's
Oh yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, I mean, the campaign itself is all core. I'm following the campaign module, but as for players, I'm allowing you guys to do a little bit of homebrewing and shit.
Like mine, for example.
Yeah. And Jero's, I
It's
think, is
also
also
much
gonna be.
easier when you have the whole thing written out for you. It's much easier to experiment.
These
with
homebrews are they're
individual
going to be
players.
balanced, right? Or
Oh yeah. I already went over Xerix. It's an official, like, it's not official. It's released on D&D Beyond. And I chose which one, and it's good.
so it's
So
not
then you can
so it's not
balance.
something that you guys homebrewed together. It's a homebrew that's already been posted and play tested.
Yeah, it's got like 6,000 people who use it and shit. So yeah.
I'm like,
So-
I'm literally just playing the 2024 update of the Artificer, which is not released yet, but well, the fucking PDF is already out, so
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
might change some stuff. I don't know.
I'm totally not playing a homebrew class based off of Sun Jin Woo.
Fucking solo leveling does go hard.
So
So rogue. So we've got right now a wizard, a rogue, a artificer. Emmy, what kind of support are you doing? Cleric or bard?
I'm probably not playing Bard since Emmy is a Bard.
Druids.
So druid or cleric?
Yeah,
God,
Druid,
really cool.
Druid or Cleric. You could go. Warlocks can go support. They just don't have a lot.
So
Yeah,
smart.
just not. They don't really have the
No,
capacity.
You know what would be really cool? Wildfire Druid, because they're like fire healing magic and stuff. Like like fire like heals you and shit. It's pretty cool. And they get like a
Really
summon and stuff.
looking, yeah. I mean, I have my own ideas, but looking at what the party, we have a artificer, we have a necromancer, we have a rogue. I'm probably going Circle of Dragons. Druid.
Ooh, the new Circle of Dragons, very good.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do that on the other campaign, but then I was like, I don't get shit until cool later on. So
Yeah,
I mean, your fucking level 3 wild shape is. Oh my god, I'm a drag.
yeah.
Oh, and also, what level do we start at in this
One level
First.
1.
you just get
Okay.
dragon aspects like horns and stuff.
No, you turn into a medium-sized dragon.
Not
In your wild shape.
until. Oh yes,
No, no, no,
yes,
Third
yes.
level. Yeah.
Third level. Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
When you get the subclass, when you get the subclass you turn into a medium-sized dragon, but you don't have wings, and you're, well, of course, size medium. You're basically a wormling but nerfed.
Yeah.
So, did you say we're starting with items?
One uncommon item and basic gear. That's it.
Oh, also question. Are we doing rolled stats? What are we doing?
Point by as always. I always do point by stats.
Pain. Okay.
Pain.
Sorry,
Bye.
I never allow my players to potentially start with stats higher than 15. It's just not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just don't
So
do
we're
it.
doing legit point by, no like
Yes.
trying to
But,
nerf a stat to
can-
increase a different stat.
Yes, just real point by.
Okay, perfect.
You can set up the ability to make it so it rolls never higher than 15 for some bots, but
I mean, at that
Well, we're
point, then
just
what's the
doing
fucking
point
point
by.
then? Yeah, what's the fucking point? You wanting multiple 15s? No.
get more 15s.
No, exactly.
just
No.
Point by.
It's just point by. Exactly. No.
Oh, well, I tried.
Yeah. It's all
I
right.
prefer. I honestly, I like it. I don't like it being rolled because then it's like you always have like one person who rolls shitty and another person that rolls great, and then the person who rolls shitty just fucking has a miserable time.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you roll 3 incarnations of the result, and then you take the
That's why you
best
just
one.
give everyone 15s
Right.
across the board.
Well,
Anyways,
Point
ruling
by.
was made.
Yeah.
Let's,
So continuing on. Yeah. Continuing on though. All right. Let's see here.
I'm
Point
back.
by. Okay, Aries, perfect. What are you thinking for your character? So far, what we have is a artificer, a druid, a rogue, and a wizard. What are you thinking?
To be honest, I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. I was honestly just gonna copy paste my Rimuru, but as a level 1.
So you want to play a slime folk?
Yeah, is that okay? Can
That's
I
fine.
still do that?
You just can't be Rimuru this time. You gotta change it. You'll have to change your character token and your name. But if you want to be a level 1 sorcerer, the same click, you want to just make it simple for yourself. That is completely fine. Do
You're going Rimuru, I'm going Sun Jin Woo from solo leveling. I wonder who would win in that fight.
Oh God. No, that's not a wonder. I'm sorry, but that's not a wonder. That's Rimuru. Rimuru has the power of a demon god currently, and
Well, okay, but listen, like fucking what's his name? I don't know.
Jinwoo.
What is it?
Yeah, Jinwoo.
Huh? Jinwoo?
Yeah, Sung Jinwoo
Yeah.
from solo leveling.
Jin Woo
Yeah,
killed
he's
God.
fucking OP as shit. He's what, almost higher than a level S now?
Yes,
That's
it's just
wild to know.
it's just the power scale. You gotta think like power scaling for the worlds. The feats that the enemies he has defeated and the feats he's done are nowhere near on the scale of what Rimuru has not yet at least.
Unless you take a look at the actual like anime or whatever, not the animated version, what like the
The
actual
manga.
or whatever,
The manhwa,
where he
yeah.
becomes the monarch, Shadow Monarch, and he ends up fighting all the other 6 monarchs, who are basically deities.
La 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 la
Oh,
la 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 la.
oops, sorry.
All right, though. Let's
Sorry, have
see.
you not like seen them on TikTok, scrolling through TikTok, and they just show fucking everywhere?
Apparently, his fights with monarchs destroy.
Shush! No more! No more! No more! Shut up! All right. Let's see here.
I love
Anyways,
this.
back to the session. Okay, so Vadigar, I'm gonna be honest. We all fully expect you to be trying to take the throne because you're the only one in the party with the abilities to do so.
I am not going to tell you what I'm taking.
No, I'm not expecting you to, but just be
So we're
aware.
supposed to take 2.
No, you take one, and then when you complete your first, you have the ability to take another.
Okay,
Ah.
so everyone should pick their easy one first, and then a difficult one.
Yeah, that would make sense for your character. Yes.
One's not too hard.
'Cause I
I'd
thought if
imagine.
we were to pick 2, I was gonna pick 2 that you could just easily do together. But
No, you do one at a time. Yeah, you do the first personal quest, and then when you finish that, you get the access to the second one.
Question,
What's
just
up?
out of random curiosity, what if both of us picked become king/queen or whatever, and then like we ended up marrying each other? We technically both got what we want.
I mean, yeah, I would allow that. That would be one. That would be one way to settle that. Yeah, sure. You also could slit each other's throats, which is the more likely outcome. But yeah. So yeah,
No. Main goal: fall in love, and then yeah.
Mango blow up and then act like you don't know nobody.
Yes.
That's great.
so wait, Ares, are you playing a plasmoid?
No, slime folk. It's a homebrew race.
That actually,
It's a homebrew
okay,
race.
I was gonna say, is that actually a race?
It's a homebrew race, but it's balanced. It's just they, yeah.
Very close to Plasmoid.
Yeah, it's literally pretty much puzzle. So, Ares, we are gonna definitely have to work on your backstory probably together more than anyone else's, because usually in this universe, monsters don't become sentient. Slime folk don't really exist. We'll just probably make like a tribe of slime folk that you come from. They live off in the distant wilds, in the undiscovered lands. Like I said, most of this world is untamed wilds, and so that works really well for us. So you will just say that you're a very distant tribe of slime that somehow reached sentience, and your tribe has just been existing in the wilderness by themselves until the meteor fell. And upon the meteor falling, a large chunk of the rock landed in your village, causing the haze to spread, which caused all of your village people to become corrupted. You then would set off on your own adventure to find a way to stop this. This could be this could be an example of what you could do. Not saying this is what you have to do, just giving you ideas.
Okay, cool. I mean, that works out. Yeah.
I'm just reading over these because I actually haven't picked the ones I want. But there's one you have here, and then it has a comma, but then it goes into a different one. So it's like an apocalyptic vision. This character will need to seek out the means to survive in the most contaminated area of the city. Once they reach the heart of the crater, and then it just ends. It's like
That's it. That's it. You have to reach the heart of the crater. That's it.
Ooh, I've just got a really cool idea.
Okay, so there's nothing that happens once they reach the heart of the
Oh,
crater.
there's something that happens, but I'm not fucking telling you. That's,
Oh.
except the fuck you think you're getting that about? Nah,
That's
you-
why. That's why.
Yeah.
We don't really know what the goal is.
yeah,
Hey,
you
guys,
get
your
to the
character will
yeah.
survive the means to survive the most contaminated area in the city. Okay, and then you're gonna die.
Yeah, so you have to get to the crater. That's your goal. You get to the crater, touch the rock.
Touch the rock and then blow up.
And suddenly you've now got a venom symbiote on you.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, I am now corrupted. I am a god.
DM, I've got an idea. I was thinking, what if one of my parents or both of my parents was this?
I don't know what this is.
This.
All you need to know is it's a big motherfucker.
A big motherfucker.
Like the purple green guy? The purple version of the green guys from Fallout?
What?
I feel
I'm
stupid.
sorry.
I feel real fucking stupid right now. The super mutants. There's a purple version of them in New Vegas.
Is there?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
they go
Yeah,
invisible. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what this is, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. This is a little bit of info on them.
Oh, okay. They're from Shadowfell. No, that's Shadowfell doesn't exist.
No.
Yeah, Shadowfell does not
Okay,
exist.
what about like if I did the dying idea and I became one of these?
That is not a race. That is
It's not
just.
a race, but it's a monster. They're playing a monster, so I was like, eh.
That's not. That's a very. You can become a skeleton, sure. You're not becoming goddamn that though. That's just so OP. You want to become a skeleton though? I'll allow that. Yeah, you can become a skeleton.
Anyway,
That's
Burns
fine.
off the entire flesh.
That's fine.
I just want something really cool for my race. You know, I want something unique. That's what like I don't like doing like the basic human elf,
Yeah.
etc. I like doing something cool.
All right. Okay, so we've
One of
got
the rarer
I feel
races.
insulted. I
We've-
feel insulted.
we've got
You
some.
should become a giant blueberry.
All right, let's see
Yep,
here.
I'm a giant blueberry now.
Yes.
All right. So
Oh
yeah,
my
I
God,
think
Willy
that's
Wonka.
honestly just about everything we need to cover. You have all of the lore of the world. You know what has happened. The meteor falling. You all have the personal quests you can choose from. I told you guys earlier. I'll repeat again. The way the campaign starts is that you all are hired as mercenaries. Hold on. I will tell you exactly what it says. Hold on. Where is it? Starting the campaign. Here it is. Okay, player
Also,
can.
Oh,
for some
I-
reason, I can't create my character through like a campaign. I don't know if I should still create it through Whispers of the Abyss or
Yes,
where.
I'm just gonna be renaming that campaign you're already in. So just edit your current character. Just change your character.
Chilling.
D&D Beyond campaign or?
Yeah, it's a D&D Beyond campaign.
HP max or rolled?
Um,
Average.
average. This campaign is average.
are we level 1? I take it.
Level 1. Yes, everyone's level 1 to start.
Hey, level 1 wizard, baby. I've got 5 health.
It's your average is
You're a con.
Wait. When you do average, I think the first level is always max, right?
Yes, first level is
think it's
always
just
max.
Fixed. Yeah. Oh, he put the -1 in con.
Okay.
No, no, but like I have everything's at 8 at the moment. 'Cause I haven't done the stats.
I really need to turn you down. You're really low. Or loud.
I'm always loud. That's just me in a definition.
Yeah, I know, but I had to turn you down. Which I just realized because you were yelling.
Oh my god.
I have 3 healing spells. Let's go.
Oh, I had an idea and now I forgot it. Fuck.
Well, then it wasn't important. Bye bye.
Damn.
Right.
Oh yeah.
If anyone wants,
Question.
there is a table for character backgrounds. If you guys want to roll for your backgrounds, there's a whole table for this campaign. I can share it, but it's fucking. I really don't suggest it. It's a bitch.
Question. Can I use custom lineage? Because my kind of things don't really fit in anywhere.
Custom. What does custom lineage give you? I forget.
Basically-
Lineage is from Tasha's. Yeah, you just write your own basically.
Yeah, it's basically like a free template to make your own race. Like but it gives you like for example, you can choose your size.
Oh
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
choose
yeah, yeah. That's fine.
Variable trait. Yeah.
That's
okay.
fine. That's fine. Just keep it. Don't go fucking crazy with it.
What?
Okay.
I haven't even decided
It's
yet.
limited. Is limited about already. So
Okay,
like,
cool,
don't
perfect,
worry.
yeah.
It can't go too crazy.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. No worries then. Let's see
I'm
here.
so glad you're letting me because then it allows me to get 2 feet.
After I'm gonna send you a message. And
Okay.
you can just answer yes or no here.
Okay. Cool.
I think I should just give myself dark vision over proficiency. I think that's probably a better idea.
Yes. 100%. Yes.
Oh yes.
Imagine,
Yeah, boy.
imagine not having dark vision. Pfft, what a loser. Look at
Okay.
you humans.
I mean, fucking justice for changelings, by the way. Like, on
Ah,
a completely different note, justice for changelings, they don't get fucking dark vision. It's so dumb.
okay. All right.
Really?
So everybody,
Yeah.
I will now tell. I'm gonna read the hook for tomorrow. For not tomorrow, but for the next session. For the prelude of this campaign, and that is where we're gonna end today's little call. And I will end today's recording. So here is the adventure hook. Supplies for Emberwood Village. Though each of you have your own reasons for venturing into Drakkenheim, you have all been hired by Aaron Marlowe, a human commoner, to guard their caravan after the last group was hired. All stiffed him at the last minute. Each of you will be paid 25 gold for completing this trip. And upon arriving at Emberwood Village, he will stay for 3 weeks. With that, that is where we will begin next week's session.
For languages, I'm guessing Celestial is banned because of obvious reasons.
Yeah, anything celestial, infernal would probably be the demonic language.
Yeah, I mean, it's both
Demo-
infernal, abyssal, and
infernal-
primordial. There's like 4
Infernal
different
is
languages.
devil, abyssal is
Yeah.
demonic.
Yeah, abyssal would be
Yeah.
no. Primordial, I would say yes, because that's probably like the same thing like elementals speak.
Elementals, yeah.
That's
Exactly.
also
And then
elementals. Yeah.
infernal,
Exactly.
and then infernal is devil. So that's like
So yeah,
that's what
infernal,
wizards would be.
infernal and abyssal, no. Primordial, yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to do my stats crazy here. Like, I got 8, 14, 12, 15, 13, 10.
Okay, well, that being said, we are going to end today's episode, the session 0. I hope everyone is excited for the actual campaign to come. And if you are, please make sure to tune in coming Fridays from 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, that's so ironic. It's 7:30 exactly right now. Perfect time to be wrapping this up. I hope everyone has enjoyed, and if you have, make sure to hit that notification bell, to drop a subscription, and of course, to hit that like button. I've been your host, the D&D Orphan, signing off. Everybody, say goodbye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
I'll see y'all next time.